Have you ever walked past the date palm and thought it was just another tree? You might not realize that this tree, so common in deserts and Islamic countries, holds secrets that can truly change your life. It is more than a tree with sweet fruit. It is a symbol of patience, resilience, generosity, and divine wisdom. The Prophet Muhammad valued the date palm and its fruit not just for nourishment, but because it carries lessons for our lives and our faith. Millions of people see these trees every day, eat their fruit, or walk by them without ever reflecting on the profound wisdom they contain. Today, we are going to uncover secrets about the date palm that most people miss, secrets that can inspire your faith, improve your daily life, and connect you more deeply to Allah's guidance. Imagine a tree that grows in the harshest conditions on earth. It faces scorching sun, strong winds, and little water, yet it stands tall, produces nourishing fruit, and provides shade and resources to the environment around it. The date palm is not just a miracle of nature. It is a reminder that even in the most difficult circumstances, life can thrive if it is rooted in strength and patience. This is the first lesson that many overlook. The environment may be harsh, but what truly matters is the strength of the roots and the patience to grow. The date palm teaches us that when we anchor ourselves in faith and good values, we can face challenges and still produce goodness in our lives. The fruit of the date palm. The date itself is another hidden blessing. It is naturally sweet, full of nutrients, and provides instant energy. But beyond its physical benefits, it carries spiritual significance. The Prophet regularly ate dates and recommended them to others. He broke his fast with them, gave them to the sick and needy, and emphasized their blessing. Every date we eat following the Sunnah is not merely food, it is an act of worship, a way to connect with centuries of Islamic tradition, and a reminder that Allah's blessings are often found in simple, natural things. Most people eat dates without thinking of their spiritual value, but by reflecting on the Sunnah and the Quran, we realize that every date is filled with divine wisdom and blessing. Even in the Quran, the date palm is mentioned as a source of sustenance and mercy. One of the most well-known stories is when Mary was instructed by Allah to shake the trunk of a palm tree and ripe dates fell to nourish her. This is not just a historical story, it is a lesson that Allah provides for His servants in unexpected ways, even through simple creations like a tree and its fruit. The Quran teaches us to reflect on nature, on what Allah has created, and to recognize that everything has purpose and wisdom. The date palm, with its resilience and fruit, is a living example of this principle. The date palm is also a teacher of patience and perseverance. It takes years to grow before it produces fruit, sometimes up to 7 years. This slow, steady process reminds us that meaningful results in life require time, effort, and persistence. We cannot expect instant rewards without dedication and patience. Just like the tree thrives and eventually bears sweet fruit, our consistent good deeds, efforts, and faith in Allah will produce blessings in our lives, even if we cannot see them immediately. The date palm teaches us that growth takes time and patience is essential for success. Generosity is another lesson we can learn from the date palm. Despite growing in harsh conditions, it produces an abundance of fruit that nourishes people, animals, and communities. The tree gives without asking for anything in return. Similarly, we are encouraged in Islam to give freely, to share our blessings, and to help those in need. Even small acts of kindness, like sharing a date, can have a profound impact. The date palm is a natural example of how giving without expectation benefits both the giver and the receiver and attracts blessings from Allah. The structure of the date palm is also remarkable. Its roots go deep into the ground, giving it stability, while its trunk grows tall, upright, and strong. This combination of strength and resilience mirrors what we are taught in Islam. We must build strong roots in faith, knowledge, and good character, and grow upright in honesty, integrity, and generosity. Just as the tree withstands storms and harsh weather, we too can withstand life's challenges when our foundations are strong and our principles are firm. Another secret of the date palm that many misses is its connection to health and sustenance. Even in harsh deserts where food is scarce, the date palm provides essential nutrition. Dates are rich in energy, vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making them a perfect natural food for travelers, workers, and anyone in need of nourishment. The Prophet ﷺ and his companions relied on dates for sustenance, and this shows us that Allah has provided blessings that are simple, natural, and powerful. The fruit nourishes the body, while the tree teaches spiritual and moral lessons. Many people see only the surface of the tree, its height, its leaves, or the date it bears, but fail to reflect on its deeper lessons. By paying attention, we see that the date palm is a complete example of how Allah's creation is perfect. Every part of the tree, from its deep roots to its sweet fruit, serves a purpose. It reminds us to be patient, to remain steadfast in our faith, to be generous, and to trust in Allah's plan. Observing this tree encourages reflection, mindfulness, and gratitude. By understanding the secrets of the date palm, we can change how we live. We begin to appreciate small blessings, act with patience, and give generously. We start eating dates not just as food, but as a practice of sunnah and a reminder of divine wisdom. This tree, often overlooked, has the power to inspire us, strengthen our faith, and improve our daily life in ways we may never have imagined. In this video, we will explore all these secrets. We will look at the spiritual significance of the date palm, the lessons it teaches, the benefits of its fruit, and practical ways to apply its wisdom in our lives. By the end, you will see that the date palm is not just a tree. It is a guide, a teacher, and a source of blessings that has been there for centuries, waiting for us to notice. Learn from it. The next time you see a date palm, take a moment to reflect. Think about its strength, its patience, its generosity, and the divine wisdom behind it. Consider the fruit it gives, the lessons it teaches, and the blessings it represents. Once you start seeing the date palm this way, you will realize that it has the power to change your perspective, your habits, and even your life. This tree, which most people pass by without notice, carries secrets that everyone misses. Secrets that can inspire us, nourish us, and guide us closer to Allah. The date palm is not just a tree that produces fruit, it holds deep spiritual significance in Islam. From the Quran to the Hadith, the date palm is mentioned as a symbol of blessings, provision, and divine wisdom. Allah chose to mention this tree in stories and guidance, and the Prophet Muhammad emphasized its value in daily life. By reflecting on the date palm, we can strengthen our faith, understand the importance of simple blessings, and connect to Allah in ways we may not have considered. One of the most well-known examples of the date palm in the Quran is the story of Mary, during the birth of her son, Prophet Isa, Jesus. She was instructed to shake the trunk of a palm tree, and ripe dates fell to nourish her. This moment is more than just a story about food. It is a lesson in Allah's care for His servants. It shows that blessings can come in simple, natural ways, and that divine support is always available, even in moments of difficulty. The Quran uses the date palm to remind us of patience, reliance on Allah, and the sustenance He provides for all creation. The Prophet himself placed great importance on dates, not only for their nutritional value, but also for their spiritual significance. He would break his fast with dates, encourage giving them as charity, and use them as a source of nourishment for the sick and needy. There are several hadiths, their blessing. For example, said that dates are blessed and recommended consuming them regularly. Giving dates to others is an act of kindness that carries reward. By following these practices, we align ourselves with the Sunnah and receive both spiritual and worldly benefits. Many people eat dates without realizing their spiritual value. Each date carries a Sunnah reminder. It connects us to the Prophet $10, teaches gratitude, and symbolizes the mercy of Allah. When we eat a date with the intention of following the Sunnah, reflecting on the blessing and thanking Allah, it becomes more than just food. It becomes an act of worship. This transforms something ordinary into a source of spiritual reward, showing us that even small actions, when done mindfully, carry great significance in Islam. The date palm is also a reminder of patience and perseverance in the spiritual sense. Just as the tree takes years to grow before it produces fruit, our spiritual growth requires time, effort, and consistent practice. We cannot expect to instantly become wiser, more patient, or more spiritually connected. Through consistent worship, reflection, and good deeds, we develop the qualities that bring reward and satisfaction in this life and the hereafter. The date palm teaches us that patience is necessary for meaningful growth and that blessings often take time to manifest. Generosity is another spiritual lesson from the date palm. Despite growing in harsh, dry conditions, it produces abundant fruit that nourishes humans, animals, and even the surrounding environment. This reflects a key Islamic principle: to give freely and help others without expecting anything in return. Sharing dates with family, friends, neighbors, or the needy is an act of charity that carries spiritual reward. The date palm is a natural example of how generosity, even in difficult circumstances, can create blessings and positive impact. The Prophet ﷺ also highlighted the importance of consuming wholesome natural foods as part of spiritual practice. Dates are not only nourishing for the body, but also remind us to be mindful of what we eat and how it can affect our spiritual and physical well-being. Eating dates in moderation with gratitude and following the Sunnah encourages mindfulness, self-discipline, and appreciation of Allah's provision. The spiritual significance of dates is intertwined with practical wisdom, showing us that caring for the body and the soul are both essential in Islam. Reflecting on the date palm also teaches us gratitude. Allah created this tree to thrive even in harsh conditions, producing sweet and nourishing fruit. This is a reminder that Allah's blessings are everywhere, even in the simplest things. When we take the time to reflect on a date palm, the fruit it bears, and the guidance associated with it, we cultivate a sense of appreciation for the countless blessings in our lives. Gratitude, in turn, strengthens our faith and increases our connection with Allah. Even the structure of the tree carries spiritual lessons. Its deep roots symbolize grounding in faith and knowledge. Its tall, upright trunk represents strength, patience, and resilience. The leaves and branches provide shelter, food, and shade, showing us that true success includes benefiting others and contributing to the community. By observing the date palm, we are reminded that our actions, intentions, and faith must work together to create a life of balance, blessing, and purpose. The spiritual significance of the date palm extends to daily life in subtle ways, including dates in meals, giving them as gifts, or reflecting on the tree's resilience can become a source of mindfulness and inspiration. Each time we eat a date, we are reminded of the Prophet's ideals, the Quran, and the countless generations that valued this simple, blessed fruit. In doing so, we transform an ordinary action into a spiritually meaningful practice, allowing the lessons of patience, generosity, and gratitude to influence our character. In Islam, small actions often carry great weight. The date palm is a perfect example of this principle. From the fruit it bears to the lessons it teaches, every part of the tree holds wisdom and blessing. By paying attention, reflecting, and acting with intention, we can uncover these spiritual secrets and apply them to our own lives. The date palm is not just a tree, it is a teacher, a reminder of divine care, and a guide for how to live with patience, faith, and generosity. By the end of this video, you will realize that the date palm is much more than a tree. It is a source of spiritual insight, a symbol of divine blessings, and a practical guide for daily living. Understanding its significance can transform how we approach faith, gratitude, and generosity. When we eat its fruit or reflect on its lessons, we participate in centuries of Islamic wisdom and follow the Sunnah of the Prophet. Recognizing the spiritual value of the date palm opens the door to a deeper connection with Allah, a stronger sense of purpose, and a life enriched by reflection, gratitude, and mindful action. The date palm is not only valued for its fruit, but also for the many lessons we can learn from the tree itself. At first glance, it may seem ordinary, but when you observe it closely, you discover that every part of the tree has wisdom to teach. The date palm grows in harsh environments where temperatures are extreme, rainfall is scarce, and the soil is often dry. Yet despite these challenges, it stands tall, grows strong, and produces fruit that nourishes humans, animals, and even the environment around it. This resilience is the first lesson we can take from the tree. Just as the date palm thrives in adversity, we too can overcome difficulties in life if we remain patient, rooted in faith, and consistent in our effort. The roots of the date palm go deep into the ground, anchoring the tree firmly so it can withstand storms and shifting suns. This teaches us about the importance of having strong foundations in our own lives. In Islam, our roots are our faith, knowledge, and good character. When our faith is strong and our values are firm, we can face life's challenges without being shaken. A person without strong roots can be easily swayed by difficulties or the opinions of others, just as a shallow-rooted tree may fall in a strong wind. By reflecting on the date palm, we learn that deep, steady foundations are essential for growth, stability, and long-term success. The trunk of the date palm is straight and resilient. It grows tall without bending under pressure, symbolizing patience, perseverance, and uprightness in character. In our daily lives, we face pressures from work, family, and society, as well as personal struggles. The tree teaches us that we can remain upright and steadfast, even in the face of adversity. The way it grows slowly, year by year, reminds us that personal growth and spiritual development are not instant. They require time, effort, and consistency. Just as the date palm eventually produces fruit, our patience and perseverance in life lead to meaningful results and blessings. The branches and leaves of the date palm also carry important lessons. They provide shade, protect the soil, and shelter birds and other creatures. In the same way, we are encouraged to benefit others in our communities and offer support to those in need. Generosity is a central lesson of the tree. Despite the harsh conditions in which it grows, it gives abundantly, offering its fruit, shade, and shelter freely. This reminds us that we should give selflessly, share our blessings, and help others without expecting anything in return. Acts of kindness, even small ones, carry immense reward and bring positivity to our lives and the lives of others. The fruit of the date palm. The date itself is a symbol of the results of patience and resilience. The tree invests years of growth before it produces sweet fruit, reminding us that the rewards often come after effort, consistency, and perseverance. This applies not only to terrestrial success, but also to personal character, spiritual growth, and good deeds. In Islam, every small act done with sincerity carries reward, just as every date is a result of the tree's persistent growth and care. By reflecting on this, we understand that patience in our actions and faith will ultimately lead to blessings and fulfillment. Another lesson from the date palm is adaptability. The tree survives extreme desert conditions, including heat, drought, and poor soil. It adjusts to its environment and continues to grow, thrive, and produce fruit. This is a lesson for us as well. Life is full of unexpected challenges, changes, and hardships. Just like the date palm adapts without losing its purpose, we must remain flexible, resilient, and positive while holding firmly to our values and faith. Adaptability combined with perseverance and reliance on Allah allows us to thrive even in the most difficult circumstances. The date palm also teaches humility. Despite its height and strength, it does not boast or demand attention. It quietly fulfills its purpose by providing fruit, shade, and shelter. Similarly, we are encouraged to act with humility, focusing on doing good and serving others rather than seeking praise or recognition. True success lies in benefiting others, growing in character, and following the guidance of Allah, just as the date palm quietly fulfills its purpose in the desert. Observing the date palm also reminds us of the importance of consistency. The tree produces fruit year after year, not once but continuously, maintaining its role as a source of nourishment and benefit. This teaches us that small, consistent efforts in life, whether in worship, character development, or helping others, yield long-term results. We may not see immediate outcomes, but like the date palm, our persistent efforts create lasting impact and blessings over time. The environment around the date palm also benefits from its presence. Its roots stabilize the soil, its shade protects other plants and animals, and its fruit feeds the community. This is a lesson in interconnectedness and responsibility. Our actions, intentions, and contributions affect not only ourselves but also those around us. By reflecting on the tree, we learn to act with mindfulness, considering how our behavior can uplift, protect, and nourish others in our families, communities, and beyond. The date palm, in its entirety, is a living example of divine wisdom. Every aspect, from the roots to the trunk, from the leaves to the fruit, carries lessons in patience, resilience, generosity, humility, adaptability, and consistent effort. By observing and reflecting on this remarkable creation, we can gain guidance for our own lives. It teaches us that life's challenges can be transformed into opportunities, that patience brings reward, and that giving benefits both ourselves and others. Even something as simple as a date we eat can remind us of these lessons. The fruit represents the outcome of patience and perseverance, the sweetness of faith, and the blessings of Allah. By consuming it mindfully, reflecting on the tree, and applying its lessons to our lives, we are able to connect more deeply with both nature and our faith. The date palm is not just a tree. It is a guide, a teacher, and a source of inspiration for anyone willing to reflect and learn. In understanding the lessons of the date palm, we realize that wisdom is often hidden in the simplest of creations. What looks ordinary at first can hold extraordinary guidance. The tree's resilience teaches us to stay strong. Its patience teaches us to persevere. Its generosity teaches us to give freely. And its humility teaches us to remain grounded. By applying these lessons in our daily lives, we can face challenges with faith, live generously, and grow spiritually while improving our character and relationship. The date palm shows us that nature itself is full of divine wisdom. By reflecting on it, we can transform our perspective, our actions, and our attitude towards life. It reminds us that blessings can come in unexpected ways and that even ordinary things, when observed carefully, can teach profound lessons. By learning from the tree, we can align our lives with patience, resilience, generosity, and faith, making the date palm not just a tree in the desert, but a lifelong guide for those who seek its wisdom. The date palm is remarkable, not only for the lessons it teaches, but also for the incredible benefits of its fruit. Dates are a natural powerhouse of energy, nutrition, and healing, and they have been valued for centuries for both physical and spiritual nourishment. The Prophet Muhammad regularly ate dates emphasizing their importance not just as food, but as a source of health and vitality. By including dates in our daily lives, we can improve our physical well-being while following the Sunnah, creating a balance between body and soul. Dates are rich in natural sugars, including glucose, fructose, and sucrose, which provide a quick and easily digestible source of energy. This is one reason why they are recommended for breaking fast during Ramadan. When we fast, our bodies use up energy stores, and dates restore that energy in a gentle, natural way. Unlike processed sweets that cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar, dates release energy steadily, helping the body recover and maintain strength. Even outside of fasting, eating a few dates in the morning or during the day can help us stay energized, focused, and active. Beyond energy, dates are packed with dietary fiber, which is essential for healthy digestion. Fiber helps regulate bowel movements, prevents constipation, and supports the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy digestive system contributes to overall wellness, allowing the body to absorb nutrients more effectively and maintain balance. Many people struggle with digestive issues, and simply adding dates to their daily diet can provide a natural, gentle solution. This shows how a simple fruit recommended by the Prophet can have profound effects on our health. Dates are also a rich source of essential vitamins and minerals, including potassium, magnesium, iron, and calcium. Potassium is crucial for regulating blood pressure and supporting heart health, while magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes in the body, including muscle and nerve function, energy production, and bone health. Iron helps prevent anemia by supporting the production of healthy red blood cells, and calcium strengthens bones and teeth. Together, these nutrients make dates a complete, naturally nutritious food that contributes to vitality and overall well-being. In addition to vitamins and minerals, dates are loaded with antioxidants. Compounds such as flavonoids, carotenoids, and phenolic acid help protect the body from harmful free radicals. Free radicals can cause cellular damage, accelerate aging, and increase the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. By eating dates regularly, we provide our bodies with natural antioxidants that protect our cells, strengthen our immune system, and improve long-term health. This is especially important in today's world where pollution, stress, and processed foods increase oxidative stress in the body. Dates also support brain health. Studies show that consuming dates may reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, which are linked to memory loss and neurodegenerative diseases. By incorporating dates into our diet, we can help improve memory, focus, and cognitive function. This aligns with Islamic teachings, which encourage taking care of both body and mind so that we can worship Allah effectively and fulfill our responsibilities in daily life. A healthy brain and body allow us to live more productive and fulfilling lives. The date palm and its fruit are also ideal for all ages. Children, adults, and the elderly can benefit from eating dates regularly. To children, dates provide natural energy and important nutrients for growth and learning. Adults benefit from improved stamina, focus, and heart health, while older individuals can maintain bone strength, digestion, and overall vitality. Including dates in the family diet is a simple, wholesome way to promote health across generations. In addition to being nutritious, dates are versatile and easy to include in daily meals. They can be eaten on their own, added to breakfast cereals, smoothies, desserts, or used as a natural sweetener in recipes. They are convenient, portable, and require no cooking or preparation, making them an ideal snack for anyone. By using dates regularly, we combine the Sunnah practice with modern health benefits, making it a timeless addition to our daily diet. The Prophet highlighted the importance of wholesome, natural foods, and dates are a perfect example. They are not only nourishing, but also a symbol of balance, moderation, and mindful consumption. Eating dates encourages us to choose natural foods over processed ones, maintain our health, and respect the body that Allah has entrusted to us. The benefits of dates extend beyond physical health. They support spiritual mindfulness, gratitude, and connection to the Sunnah. Even small actions like breaking your fast with a date or giving a date to someone in need carry immense reward and blessing. The fruit nourishes the body, while the act of following the Prophet's guidance nourishes the soul. This combination of health and spirituality makes dates unique. It is a reminder that simple, natural blessings can provide both physical sustenance and spiritual reward when approached mindfully and with gratitude. By understanding the health benefits of dates, we can see why they have been cherished for centuries. They are a complete, wholesome, and naturally blessed food. Including dates as your daily routine improves energy, digestion, heart health, immunity, and brain function. They also remind us of the wisdom in the Sunnah and the balance between caring for the body and nurturing the soul. The date palm and its fruit are truly a divine gift, offering nourishment, healing, and inspiration in every bite. In short, the health benefits of dates are undeniable. They provide energy, essential nutrients, antioxidants, digestive support, and mental clarity. They are suitable for all ages, easy to include in any diet, and align perfectly with the guidance of the Prophet ﷺ by eating dates mindfully, reflecting on their blessings, and sharing them with others. We not only care for our bodies, but also follow a practice that has been cherished in Islam for centuries. This simple fruit carries immense value, showing that some of the greatest benefits in life come from the simplest, most natural creations. Now that we have explored the spiritual significance of the date palm, the lessons it teaches, and the incredible health benefits of its fruit, it is time to bring all this knowledge into practical steps you can apply in your daily life. Understanding the wisdom behind the date palm is one thing, but applying it can truly change the way we live, strengthen our faith, and improve our health and habits. One of the simplest ways to benefit from the date palm is to incorporate dates into your daily diet. You don't need to make anything complicated. Just having 1 or 2 dates in the morning can provide a natural boost of energy. They are easy to digest and naturally sweet, and give you long-lasting energy, unlike sugary snacks that can cause crashes later. Pair them with water, milk, or a handful of nuts, and you have a wholesome, balanced snack that aligns with the Sunnah. Eating dates in this way reminds us that simple actions, when done mindfully, can carry both physical and spiritual benefits. Dates are also perfect for breaking fast, whether during Ramadan or voluntary fasts. The Prophet preferred breaking his fast with dates because they are gentle on the stomach and restore energy quickly. Following this Sunnah is not only spiritually rewarding, but also practical for our health. By breaking fast with dates, we set a pattern of mindful eating, gratitude, and reliance on Allah for sustenance. Even outside of fasting, using dates as a mindful snack encourages us to eat intentionally rather than mindlessly, improving both our health and our spiritual awareness. Another practical tip is to share dates with others. Give them to family, friends, neighbors, or those in need. This small act of generosity carries immense reward. The Prophet ﷺ emphasized giving dates to others, whether to the poor, the sick, or travelers. Sharing food, especially a blessed fruit like a date, is a simple yet profound way to serve others, spread kindness, and create blessings in your life. This practice also helps cultivate a sense of empathy and generosity, reminding us that true wealth lies not in what we keep, but in what we give. In addition to eating and sharing dates, we can reflect on the lessons of the tree itself in our daily lives. The date palm teaches patience, resilience, humility, and generosity. Its roots remind us to be grounded in faith, knowledge, and good character. Its strong trunk reminds us to remain upright in our principles. Its abundant fruit reminds us to give freely and care for others. Applying these lessons in our personal and professional lives allows us to grow stronger, more patient, and more generous, just like the tree that thrives despite harsh conditions. Integrating dates into spiritual routines is another practical approach. Start your day with a date and a morning prayer, or enjoy them during moments of reflection and gratitude. Every time you eat a date mindfully, remember Allah's blessings and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. This transforms a simple snack into an act of worship, connecting physical nourishment with spiritual mindfulness. Over time, these small daily actions strengthen our connection to Allah and encourage us to live intentionally. For families, dates are also a wonderful way to teach children the values of Sunnah, gratitude, and generosity. Sharing dates while explaining their spiritual significance allows children to learn about the Prophet ﷺ and the Quran and important life values. It is also an opportunity to introduce healthy eating habits and connect the sweetness of the fruit with the sweetness of faith. Children who grow up observing these practices are more likely to develop a strong sense of gratitude, generosity, and mindfulness, carrying these lessons into adulthood. Consistency is key. Even small, regular actions like eating a date each day, giving a date in charity, or reflecting on the lessons of the dated palm accumulate into meaningful long-term benefits. Just as the dated palm grows patiently for years before producing fruit, our persistent good deeds, prayers, and mindful practices yield blessings over time. Patience, consistency, and mindfulness are essential to transforming ordinary habits into sources of long-lasting reward and impact. The date palm also teaches us to stay hopeful and trust in Allah. No matter how harsh life's challenges may seem, the tree thrives because it relies on its strong roots and natural design. Similarly, when we trust in Allah and take the necessary steps in life, we can overcome difficulties and flourish. Challenges are not the end, they are opportunities for growth, learning, and reward. Like the date palm, we must remain steadfast, knowing that Allah provides for His creation in ways that are often unseen but always perfect. By following these practical steps, the blessed date can truly transform your life. Eating dates mindfully nourishes your body. Sharing them cultivates generosity. Reflecting on the tree strengthens your faith. And incorporating them into your routine deepens your spiritual connection. The next time you see a date palm or eat a date, remember that it is not just a tree or a fruit. It is a teacher, a guide, and a source of blessings. Its lessons are simple yet powerful, showing us that ordinary things in life, when approached with mindfulness and gratitude, can have extraordinary impact. So start today. Eat a date in the morning, share it with someone in need. Reflect on the tree's patience and resilience, and remember Allah's wisdom. Let the date palm guide you toward better health, stronger faith, and a more generous heart. This humble tree, often overlooked, carries secrets that everyone misses, and by paying attention, you can let it inspire and change your life in ways you never imagined.